Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Bratcat channel. This is Hobfoot. Is this mic working? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. What a great intro. You'd think I'd have this stuff figured out beforehand. Yeah, I'm Hobfoot. This is Aloy, and we're playing Horizon Forbidden West. We have just survived an attack by Regala, and made her run away like a coward. Tail stuck between her legs. She had a tail. And yeah, now we're getting ready to finally go down into... We got lots of side quests we've been putting off to the side so that we can finally go down into Aether and get the first section of Gaia down, put right, I guess.
What was this place?
I wonder if this was like a radiation purification center down here. Did what's his face say he came down in here? Somebody must have. I mean, look at that thing.
There. That console.
Birds and everything. Is this all this is, little thing? Man, I was hoping we get a great big giant place to search. Let's read whatever this is. What the hell, Perkins? From Terrence Goodman to Steve Perkins. What the hell, Perkins? Ever partitioned the cluster without telling me again. We had power surges all over the place, including one in the main building at 8:31 p.m., right when Director Cardori was heading out for the night. The Gold Mountain Hollow lit up from total darkness right as she walked by, and it scared the living shitballs out of her. She was pissed, dude. What are you trying to do? Get us all... in. Okay, they've got servers running down here. And more servers. I want to go through this gate, see where it goes. Is that an elevator? Maintenance elevator? More servers. And more servers and more maintenance areas. And more servers. And more servers, but also some stalactites and stalagmites. And that section of wall looks funny. Is this whole thing an elevator? Or is the wall just funny? And that's the way out. Okay. Well, let's do it.
Come on, Aether. Time to go home. Yes. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Aether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Okay. We didn't talk to,
The words of the Ten are now clear to us. Here, this must be the vision that Chief Hekarro saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this is just a ride.
hopefully they haven't started without me, and that's not a glitch. You are welcome, feeble peoples.
Let's talk.
Is there a... Oh, there's a drop to the ledge. Okay.
Please, Aloy. Come here.
We fix all the... Were there any here? I think the one behind the throne looks pretty clear now.
Aloy, here. Let's talk. Please, Aloy. Come here.
Oh, can I really not walk through all this now? You couldn't make this a solid thing? Or a see-through thing there, Gorilla?
Aloy, here. Let's talk.
Trying to figure out what's this... There's a bunch of stuff kind of in the center all sticking up. Like, are these people?
Please,
Yep.
Aloy.
Boom, boom.
Come here.
Boom, boom. People with flags? I can't tell what that is. Maybe we'll find out.
The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hekarro.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Oh, come on, Aloy. You're not gonna salute.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hekarro needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
All right. I need to get Aether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Oh, we're definitely gonna check them out. I always think about, you know, like, oh, we'll meet you there, and you're thinking about, oh, I'll be there soon in this time, and we'll meet at that place, and it's like, okay, so what, is Zoe gonna just look out every day to, you know, poke her head out the mountains and kind of look, see if anybody's standing around there? And, you know, like, hey, are you a friend of Aloy's? Hey, are you a friend of Aloy's? Hey, are you the friend of Aloy's? Hey, are you the...
This is Transport 95 Yankee. We are
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest.
It can't be. Projections put them 200 miles out. Well, they're here now. Quickly, bring us around. We have to...
Are they all... Is there another one back here? Sounded like there was two bits of thing going out here.
The enemy were just too swift.
Oh, there's somebody else talking, okay.
Whether at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, They laid their traps for their enemies.
Good day.
Okay, well,
Walk with strength.
I guess we've got all the...
Whether at home or abroad,
Let the machines fall.
JTF-10
and
protected
rise.
assets.
See, I can go through this one.
A place in history.
Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and
What are you waiting for?
laid their traps for their enemies.
Can we wear an armor like that? I like that one. Kind of got the skirty things. And kind of like the braided, I don't know, upper part. Is that a, what do you call that? Bodice? Not really a bodice. Chest area.
Final battle with Regala.
It was like woven and ropey.
Final
I
battle
liked it.
against Regala.
Blade be bright.
Discover how JTF-10 claimed home field advantage in the desert.
In the name of the Ten.
JTF-10 seized key assets all across the desert. Where others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover, crippling enemy supply lines.
Man, I kind of want to compare the new and the old ones to each other because I feel that the
Of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone.
I feel like they're saying things that I just want to compare whether they're actually saying things that could be said or whether they're, you know, not. Like, was this actually a? Everybody's like sneezing and coughing in this place. They gave that broken up, distorted code, right? We watched the first time. Do they match? You know, the new and the old.
Trained to outlast, conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
I'll see you at training later.
Be guided by the 10.
Okay, so a couple more quests, because of course we do.
You up for a game of strike later?
Okay. Aloy,
But you should know that I got some.
a word, if you will.
Well, good thing I have a little something called.
Out in the field or relaxing at base,
Yourself up all you
Joint
want.
Task Force
Honor
10
and strength.
acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward de la Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for
Aloy.
battle. Meals,
Do you have a moment?
bruises,
Sure.
these
Might as well
daredevils
have
of the
it
sky.
Ah, the ink.
all.
Why don't we make this more interesting then? First to a full strike. Loser gets the twin.
Okay.
On.
Oh, she's right there. No, I was like, where did I go find this whoever's yelling at me?
Blood of the Ten, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hekarro cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
What made Cavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
You said Kavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hekarro, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then, their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Kavo from following the trail of blood.
If Kavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hekarro let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try.
Well, whatever choice this kid makes, it's not going to be easy.
I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Kavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Kavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
We're going to meet her there.
I have some other things to take care of first. I can meet you there.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest southeast of the grove. We'll make our way to the outpost from there. Until then, strike true.
Okay. And there's another questy thing here somewhere.
Regala is on the march. Her insurrection must be defeated.
Is the campfire back? Yeah, it's back. I don't know why it was like gone suddenly. The oh, and all these. Okay, that's what was different too. All these posts, all this wood and everything, they were all gone too. So before the end of last episode, I tried to make it look like, oh yeah, we'll be right back, and then just stopped recording and then started again. But it was actually been overnight since it's happened. So the mall, the arena. So I had to come out here and save, but this fireplace was gone. And now that I realize, I thought this place looked different too, and it was. All this wood spiking stuff was gone when I came out here. Oh. Has this stuff always been here? There's a strike player out here now. I feel like this has not always been here.
The tribe has asked so much of her already.
Champion, I fear we must lean on your strength and generosity again.
Just tell it to her straight, Ducka. The tribe needs the arena. She's our only hope to getting it open again.
You need the arena? But the cool route's over.
That's true, but we also use the arena to boost the tribe's morale.
We use it for training. Herd in machines so our soldiers can experience the glory of the kill in a controlled setting.
Which, of course, boosts morale. But Chief Hekarro won't let us reopen the arena until the ballista protecting the field is repaired.
We need it in case a machine runs amok, and it was damaged during the cool route. The parts we need aren't easy to find.
I get it.
Why do they keep saying the same
You
thing
need
to
to
each
hunt
other?
down some machines and grab the parts.
We'd ask someone else, but every squad in the grove is on alert. But the task is not without compensation, right, Kala?
Of course. Once the arena is open again, I would be honored to invite you to compete. A wide variety of machines will be available.
And I will award you prizes for victory. Not just from the arena, but also for medals won at hunting grounds. You'll be able to trade them for some of the tribe's very best gear.
To fix the ballista, we'll need a sinew from a rollerback, along with some bristleback tusks. Both kinds of machines have been spotted near a campfire to the southeast. When you're done, bring the parts to me at the maw of the arena, on the northeast side of the grove.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
One more thing. If you're going back into the wilds, I have another duty tied to our soldiers' morale. A regrettable one. Every Tekotteh soldier carries a tag carved with their squad symbol. Rebels have been hoarding the tags of the soldiers they kill. You might find such tags at any enemy outpost. If you do, bring them to me. I'll make sure they're returned to the soldier squad mates and loved ones. Having confirmation sometimes soothes their grief. And there are bounties involved, if that matters to you.
I've already found some of those tags.
I don't have anything to pay you with here. Bring them to me at the maw of the arena when you can.
Thank you, champion. And please don't forget the parts for the ballista.
Okay. Lots of stuff going on there. I feel like we were supposed to get this far much earlier.
Guess I need to head southeast to find that roller back.
Is this the roller back? Oh, that's where we meet Deca. The roller back. Salvage. Poseidon. Okay, we're really starting to get some quests going on. We're gonna meet Yara here. Who's Yara again? Oh, yeah, okay, so Yara's the, Yara's this lady. We played any of the strike there? We still have to beat the strike here. Did we beat this guy? Yeah, I beat that guy. So here we played strike. Okay, so here we're in the middle of playing some strike. We haven't beat that guy. Man, we got lots of questy things to do. I run to a town there. So where it's not marked as a quest, but I think we're supposed to come down here to like meet I think we've got to meet. How are you supposed to get in this place? There's like a little trail here. Just go around along the edge here. Is this all desert? Okay, I can't tell. I can't really see through the clouds there. Well, we'll come down this way and see if we can find what's-her-face here. Talana. Because I said meet Talana, find Talana someplace, and I don't remember where it was at. We went to Stone's Echo, and we didn't find Talana, but we saw Milu or something. Wow, okay, there's plenty to get done. We got a couple things here. Oh boy. We still have question marks in different places. Alright, well, for right now, we will head back to, we'll head back to the base. So let's, travel to that campfire there and make our way up.
I have enough bristleback tusks on me.
Today will demand a sharpened blade.
Okay, we've got a thing here. From Raul Bishop to Mika Cardori. Mika, you better hear this from me. Remember Sonia Benavida, the aide to Senator Maria Medina? Ah, Senator, okay. She just did an interview going on about how you are unfit to lead the museum due to a confirmed bias towards government history. She's accusing us of erasing Roberto Medina's legacy by substituting his heroic efforts to curb the government's reliance on machine power with a both sides narrative that deflects from the real issue of federal overreach. Oh man, this is so absurd. It just strikes, it hurts too much. It's like, man, that's just, oh, it sounds like today. You're not doing the right thing because you're being fair, or you're being biased, or you don't care, or you care too much. Oh man, I know Benavita is a hothead, so I'm not surprised by her wording, but we should be concerned. As an aide to Maria Medina, she could probably sway her to abandon support of the museum. And you know as well as I do how fragile Senate support is at this moment. Losing a vote is one thing, but we can't afford to lose Roberta Medina's daughter. Symbolism alone would shatter our hopes of future funding. Please advise on our PR strategy. Maria Medina's visit is due in 2 weeks. The timing couldn't be worse for us. Well, it's probably not an accident then.
What'd you do?
Regala's coming for
If Regala wants to fight, she'll get one here.
How did you manage that?
Oh man, they got a whole like city thing going on here.
I've heard of you, Outlander. Your exploits must require
Never felt
supplies.
so alive.
Sounds like a mark.
Let's see what we got. Pyre Hunter Bow. Okay, doesn't match. Ice Fire Blast Sling. Another Beam Wire Caster. Scalding Spike Thrower. Coils. Tools, resources. You can just buy some of that stuff. Anything to sell? I don't know if we got anything to sell. No, not really.
Another time.
With your blade amongst us, we will defeat Regala.
A little worky shoppy thing you do. Workbench, there we go, not workshop. Now, have we done upgrades recently? We must have done upgrades recently. Got a stash. Oh, is there a thingy up there? Reply. Vita appearance. Raw, saw your message, thanks. I suspect foul play. Senator Medina is a political animal. I'm pretty sure we're pawns in some kind of scheme to make the most out of her planned visit here. See, told you. Even if it means turning us into roadkill on the Beltway. Let me look into it before we talk about a PR strategy, okay? No need to escalate right now. Let me first call Benavita and see what's what. The Senator's been known to test the waters before committing to anything, and as far as I can tell, she hasn't responded to Sonia's statements yet, which I think is telling. Regardless, we need the Senator to visit us as planned. Our standing with pro-reconciliation groups depends on it. Mika. Such politics in just a museum. Why is that a thing? I have no doubt that's a thing in our world. You know, you think it wouldn't be such a big deal to just have something to enjoy. Something good for people's. There's a nice area they've got here. Give them that. We got another.
You are preparing to.
Okay, from Mika Kodori to Sonia Benavita. Sonia, glad we could talk just now. I know we have our differences, but I feel we share a common interest in keeping memories of the Hot Zone crisis alive. The museum is a living thing, with exhibits being discussed all the time. In the future, whenever you have suggestions, I will be happy to discuss them before you commit to interviews. I hereby confirm in writing we have reached the following agreement regarding Senator Maria Medina's visit. The museum will be altered to accommodate the Senator's wishes. USRC displays in room 2 and 4 will be temporarily switched out. The United States Robot Command? And why wouldn't she want them? Because this is a grandfather of hers? A dad? Was the Medina guy against the robots that funded everything? I don't know. My team will update you on the precise items we'll show, but rare earth history will be the main focus. I can confirm we will have Robert Medina's combat uniform, the desert camo one, in-house on time. It will be prominently displayed in the main hall, along with the artifacts Miss Medina bestowed on the museum back in May. Okay. 2. Photo ops. Designated press zones include the main hall, fronts, rooms 4 and 5, excluding 5.2, and the Crater Memorial. Kindly ask the Senator to walk outside no later than 7:30. Outside conditions will be suboptimal after that. Heavy dust and low sunlight will ruin the pics. 3. Your office will run the press list. If you could confirm your retraction of earlier statements to the press, we're good to go.
To leave. You need supplies?
So clearly there's been some political wrangling going on. What we got here? Looks like some new stuff. Arrowbreaker, we've got one. Wayfarer, we've got one of those too. Card Shadow. Okay, well, we've got some of this stuff. This is the one we don't have still. Carja Wanderer. And I wonder, as I wander.
Next time we seal a proper trade.
I'm wondering if there's a. Is this a. Benavita appearance? Is this the thing we're missing? No. Okay, we've read that one earlier.
Come and look.
Always be vigilant. All right, what's wrong?
The 10 stood firm.
Are the champions.
Okay.
I missed it. I was stuck on guard duty.
Was this a... Okay, there's a strike player that way, I guess.
That place
We haven't walked any of these places.
You were there?
Must be a gate in. Wow, this place is so cool. We got stuff in here. Got potion peoples. Is this a thing I've...
Honor and strength.
Items for collection. Oh, okay, we read this one before.
Honor and strength.
Potions. Looks like here's another one we've probably read. Yeah, we read this one.
May strength and honor be with Hekarro this day.
There's a nice little place back here. I like it. A little secluded and shaded.
I think that Nora would defeat all of these cannons.
I'll tell you what, Aloy is making the Nora look real good in the other lands. Oh, God, the Nora. Oh, you heard about the Nora? You heard about that Aloy chick?
Charging at an
That
enemy.
Nora don't mess.
Let us hope the new marshals don't meet the fate of those
We'll not be slow.
Use them all.
We won't let Regala take the grove.
I feel like I should be able to watch this display. Guess not. Some merchant that's not chilling here somewhere, I guess. Cool, let's walk up this way. Oh, hey, look, some PAs.
And giant lifts of gears and metal and iridium.
Look around. Tell me what you'd like.
Okay, is this a new one? Yeah, looks like it's a new one. Beta corrupted. Much of a gun at all, jamming all the time before it blew up in your face. What on earth is it doing in a museum? If there's a hell for guns, it belongs there. Rick Daly, Washington, D.C. 2047, September 25th. Gracias por preservar esta historia. I don't speak Spanish, but thank you for the preservation of our history. Let's see, 2047, 9/25, so same day, September 25th. My husband and I were pleasantly surprised by the serenity of the crater in its current form. A telling landmark after all these years, its silence a stark contrast to the violence of bygone days. Merson John Falcone. The other one was Mariana and Paulo Lopez. Pagoda. Was Rick Daly. 2047, 9/25. Joey was here with my brother, but he's a wiener. Joey. Well done, Joey. Well done. Same day. Medina this, Medina that. That's all I heard in every exhibit. My father knew the Medinas from when they was still hauling rare earth in Arizona. Let me tell you, them folks ain't the heroes of the story. Of any story. James Dalton, Glendale. Well, that's about how history usually goes. Woo! People and figures! Woo! Yeah, if you really knew what was going on.
Take the time to look.
But, again, that's every story, so it's not surprising. Or unheard of. Or rare. Okay, we got an outlook here. This is where I came up at. There was some place where it was like, hey, you can totally grab one. Is this it? Is this where my... Okay, why was... There we go. Oh. Cool. Wasn't expecting that. Whee! Oh no! Okay, I don't see anything. Lots of people sneezing. Oh my gosh, there's so much sneezing. People got some allergy issues, I think.
With your blade amongst us, your reputation precedes you. Will your shards follow?
This will be a test.
Okay. This all looks fine, looks the same. Up there.
There's no need for that, however. The 10 stood firm. So will we.
The vet remembers. I was stationed near Lancaster at the time, and our barracks got hit by the blast wave. The debris and flying glass killed 2 of my fellow officers, and many others were badly injured. Such mayhem, and we were the lucky ones sitting far, far away from this place. Trembling as I write this. Very impressive. Alright, so... I don't know if it's Lancaster or Lancaster, because this is somewhere in the Midwest, and... if you're in Pennsylvania, Lancaster, it is Lancaster. But other than that, I don't know whether it's Lancaster or Lancaster. Okay, so is this... This is where we were before. I guess I must have missed walking past this one the last time. But can we run around this whole thing? Is that possible? No. Can we get to the other side? Is that possible? Okay, well, let's see what we can get into.
The 10 stood firm. So will we.
Seek for honor.
The final battle with Regala is nigh. I can feel it.
Who says things like the something something is nigh? Like, no one says that. Come on, I really want to, like, jump up there and... There used to be a grapple point here to, like, pull up. But also, I want to, like, jump up there and run across to the other side of the arena. Let me up, let me up. Okay, let's go to that little hook thing where the strike players are at, but otherwise...
Maybe if I move this piece there?
How do they do it? Tame them to ride, that is.
Okay, we're not gonna play right now. What level is he at? Let's find out. Expert. Oh, all these technocs. Expert. What do I expect? Okay. Did we read that before? Scroll. Carefully written cartoglyphs with Shafaz. I always say Shafaz. Fashav's personal mark from the part of her diary. How many things have I walked past and I've completely missed? Every time I set foot here in the arena, I'm taken back to my own cold roots. At the time, I couldn't be sure why Hekarro allowed me to partake in the trial. I hoped that the chief was obligated to let me enter, but instead he seemed merely intrigued. I won't lie, I enjoyed the obvious frustration of the other contestants. Highborn though I may be, I know how to kill. One desert Tanakh couldn't contain his discontent. As I stood bloodstained over a prone machine about to kill it, he blindsided me, spearing both its head and my calf. The crowd cheered, me not so much. Smug as he was, he even turned around to take in the ovation. I used the moment to break the spear to free myself. He did not take kindly to that, nor to the fact that I used half his weapon to impale his foot. I was ready to leave it at that, but he wanted to continue the brawl. I didn't notice that all machines had been destroyed. It was just us. The onlookers yelled angrily when the bout started, leaning my way. The other onlookers yelled angrily when the bout started leaning my way. Other contestants closed in on me, but Hekarro's voice boomed through the arena. Leave them! He who draws first must face the consequences. A long minute passed as we wrestled without rules or grace. With the very last of my strength, I snapped his neck. The whole place fell silent. Then Hekarro walked up to the edge of the arena and spoke. We fight shoulder to shoulder. We do not stab our fellow soldiers in the back. We must look our enemies in the eye, as one. It took me a while before I realized he was talking about the division between the clans. Even so, I'll never forget how he gave me, an enemy general, a fair chance. That's why I served him wholeheartedly. And now Chief Hekarro is giving me leave to return to the Sundom. The embassy is only days away. From then on, I will do everything in my power to broker a lasting peace for our people of Hekarro. This has been the grandest of adventures. Goodbye, my friend. And what other things have I missed?
My strength is yours.
Okay, I'm pretty certain I've gotten everything else, but that's famous last words. Let's boogie.
By the way, Regala's coming for Hekarro.
We're gonna...
It won't be long now.
Oh, that's the fireplace. I was like, we're gonna head out of here. We got bristlebacks over there.
The fate of the tribe will soon be decided.
Cool. Let's boogie. Man, we've come a long way. Let's let's head there. All that distance, such a short load.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
No, that's not what I wanted. Why do I have to sit on people in order to talk to them?
There's a tall neck south of here that's been acting twitchy. Something's wrong with it, but I'm not sure what. Might be smart to stay alert if you run into it.
Good to know.
Okay. I think that's the tall neck I tried to get up, but I couldn't.
I can override it.
It's deadly out here.
It'll give me useful data on the surrounding area. I should check it out.
I wonder if I wasn't allowed to override it until I talked to somebody about it. Alright, I don't know if I really need either of those. Already got that one.
The merchant. Here I am.
Okay, I guess this is the only way. Wonder if Hekarro's here already. Whee! Kerbonk. Is Errand here yet? I want to see everybody freak out about getting to know all this new stuff. Learn all these new things. You know, with the focus and the world of the old ones and all that. Also, you think they could like maybe start cleaning stuff up? That'd be great. Some trees planted in here. That'd be cool.
Yeah, like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something.
I'm so glad they brought him back.
Aloy! Aaron, you're all better.
Oh!
And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom.
Varl sounding like a fortune cookie.
You should know your Tenakth friend arrived.
Kotallo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Private lesson time.
Okay.
Awkward.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup, like the Karcha. Why? Yeah, it beats me.
It probably meant something to them. As it does to my people, and the Tenakth.
I just think my face says it all as is, that's all.
That it does.
So diplomatic. What is that? We got candles everywhere now. We got some like Karja pillows and scrolls and stuff. Some boxes. Alright, so they're starting to fill out a little bit. We got grain and seeds and... Okay. Oh, hey, okay, so were these plants here before? I don't think they were. Okay, so the plants are new. That's cool. We got, like... Okay, so there's candles everywhere and, like, crates of stuff. Alright.
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right. How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
What about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
Oh, is there more stuff about the companions?
So, you've met our new Tenakth friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
More companion stuff, okay.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Karja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do. Sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful. You know?
It takes some time, but yeah.
She's basically like, you're not there yet, buddy, but you keep trying.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
I gotta go.
I'm here if you need anything.
Wow, this place is
Homegirl
starting
just
to come
disappeared.
alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
We're gonna ask about him and Zoe. I want us to. I hope it's
I'm
awkward and
guessing Talana
funny.
didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready.
You could get the comic.
How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Nothing about Zoe? Come on now.
How's, training with Zoe?
Oh, okay, here we go.
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory. And All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
They became a lot of different tribes.
Looks like
At
I
least a
was
couple.
wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And
Oh, that's
saw
right, he
how
doesn't
they lied
know.
about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Say, if we can. All
You
right.
can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
The trials and travails of roomies. I love that he was like the beach party, concrete beach party. That's fantastic.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning.
Girl talk. I guess we already talked about the Zeniths. Okay.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
Fealty?
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
He's just awesome.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then. Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Collected supplies. Superior supply cache. Whoa. Look at all that.
Pizza? Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
I think it was just flat bread. With cheese. And some sauce.
I like it already.
Okay.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy.
Ah.
I believe they wanted private accommodations.
Their room.
I see.
Ah.
All right, let's look at this mess of data then.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
We're gonna get little holograms of the things we've done.
That his focus thing's trying to kill me?
You did almost drown it in beer.
Not on purpose.
This is awesome. I love this. Wonder if they got the showers working. I'm wondering if they even know what showers are or how to use them. Bathroom's gross.
Looks like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in.
I'm just imagining like move-in day into this place. Is this like each of their rooms? Or what's the... Hey, Katalo, you there? No? Okay. They got a little blanket thingy. Hello? Okay, well, I guess we're not going to talk to Katalo there anyway. Okay.
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet.
I'm waiting for Aloy to get, like, the executive suite here somewhere. What is this? Is this a lab?
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room.
Oh, it's our room. Okay.
Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Place pendant?
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months.
It's already there.
Since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat Far Zenith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud.
I want there to be an option on the map when you bring it up to travel to Rost's grave and talk to him some more, because I need that, to be honest.
My old spear. Ross,
That's the old one?
helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this.
Nope, I don't think he'd want to. He's kind
I
of...
have to do. But still. Wish he was here.
I think Ross would be like, you know what, Aloy, you just leave me out of this. You do your thing. I don't understand. That's okay. I know you got this. Look at all these arrows. They're just like making arrows for her to be like, oh, is she not carrying this on her?
This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy.
Why isn't this on your
I
person?
liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
It'd be cool to kind of be able to drop into Meridian for whatever reason when you wanted.
The marshals ambushed and surrounded, killed one by one.
And you stood there, didn't do anything.
The Proving. Back in the Sacred Lands. So many lives wasted. And for what?
I don't know if we need anything from the stash or not, but... We'll restock stuff. Restock stuff? Okay. I guess they use Aloy's room for target practicing. Anything down here? Can't get through there. Okay, nothing new down here, I suppose. We've got that hidden room that we can't forget about. Storage, supply room, okay. Well, I didn't think there'd be anything new down here, but doesn't hurt to check.
Nothing. You just look good. That's all.
Ah.
Get back to studying.
Varl. Oh, is this... Are we finally find Tekotteh?
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Where?
I'm no chaplain, but that is... Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the... vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then.
Okay, let's ask about the Tekotteh.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekotteh took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east
I believe
side,
that.
allowing the Tekotteh to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekotteh. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
That's one of my favorite things if you look back in history. Like the people that are like, oh no, gotta watch out for this upstart. Who's like, what are you talking about? What upstart? Oh wait, you mean me? What? Nah. You know, they don't even know. And then finally they're like, oh, well, I'm gonna do something to get rid of you. And then they're like, okay, you failed. And now I'm pissed off. And so now, the thing you didn't want to happen is gonna happen because of your direct thing. You know, I just love that irony
threat to him if he
throughout
sent you to
history.
the Kulrut?
Tekotteh knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tekotteh as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekotteh spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hekarro and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hekarro also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Deca, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hekarro say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilled rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
When it destroyed itself.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I'm mistaken.
It would seem so.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
Yep, that's our Aloy, directing
I should go.
cutting blades.
Feel free to check in on Hekarro and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the Ten walk with you.
Okay, let's finally go talk to Gaia, and then we'll end our episode. bonk.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Yeah.
When you're ready, please merge Aether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Can we talk to her? Oh, we're already at 110. We're at 10 minutes over. Okay, that's a lot longer than I thought. So, we're going to end here. Blue balls on you for life. Yep, that's kind of how I do, I guess. That's it for me. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you hanging out here with me on the Brat Cat channel. If you like or dislike, hit the thummies. Put it down in the comment section why you feel the way you do. Tune in next time so we can figure out what's going on with Gaia and Aether and all the new wonderful things that come from that. And all that good stuff, I guess. Yeah. Hit us up on Twitter at BratCatMedia, or me personally at Tomfoot. Talk to us about this game, other games. What are you excited for to play? What do you like? What do you hope comes back? You got hot takes? I mean, not too hot take. You know what I'm saying? Like, video game related hot takes. No, like, fanboying. Fanboying and extremism will be met with nothing. We'll pretend like you don't exist because, oh boy. But, you know, maybe you're like, yo, can't wait for PS5 Pro. Or like, I hope PlayStation 6 has like 24K output or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. Hit us up. Let's talk. Let's be internet friends. Talk about this. Movies, games, stories. You got recommendations for anything? Throw them at us, you know. Yeah, that's it for me. Peace out, Girl Scouts.